Hello?
Well, hello. Would this be James DiSalvio from the band BranVan 3000?
Sure is. How are you, sir?
This is Scott from The Interview Show. I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you.
What you up to?
Oh, we just rolled in with some really nice penny a la Gigi, little, what's it called, the rosé vodka sauce. It's fantastic.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, very nice. Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000, BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show.
Hi, my name is Stereo Mike.
Yeah, we got 3 tickets to the BranVan concert happening this Monday night at the Pacific Palisades. You can all in if you want to answer a couple of questions. Mainly, what is Todd's favorite cheese? Jackie just called up and said it was a form of rock for. Let's see about that. Give us a ring ding ding. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, Todd, this is Liquid. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a. I want those 3 BranVan tickets, man. What do you think? Todd, you there?
Yeah, mighty thirsty, all right.
I woke up again this morning with the sun in my eyes when Mike came over with a script surprise. A mafioso story with a twist. A too-long fool, Julie Newmar here to get your ass out of bed. He said, I'll explain it on the way. But we did nothing, absolutely nothing that day. And I say, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? I got the fever for the flavor, the payback will be later. Still I need a fix. And the girls on the bus kept on laughing at us as we rode around town down to Venice again. Blaring out the G-Funk, sipping on juice and gin. Just me and a friend, feeling kinda groovy, working on a movie. Yeah, right. But we did nothing, absolutely but kids that day. And I'll say, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26?
With my mind on my money and my money on mine.
I know the life is for the taking, so I better rise up and take it quick. Yeah, one more time with Trader Vic's. With some men there wanted to hurt us, and other men said we weren't worth the fuss. You could see them all bitching by the bar about the fine line between the rich and the poor. And Mike turned to me and said, what you think we got done, son? We found the conclusion, and I guess that's something. So I asked you, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? I got the fever for the nectar, the payback will be later. Still I need a fix. Fix, yeah, well, come here one day and maybe we'll fix it all up.
Yeah, mighty thirsty, all right.
All right, well, welcome to The Interview Show. This is Scott Wood, your host. Today I've got James DiSalvio, who is the kingpin of BranVan 3000. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, man. How are you doing? Thank you.
I'm doing okay today. It's a nice evening outside.
Yeah, right on. Same here.
So, Drinking in LA, that's the song I'm going to open with.
Okay.
Looking back on that song, how do you feel about it today?
I mean, you know, you spend a couple of nights with some friends making music, and you just could never even imagine that it would be one of those songs that just would continue to be playing and be around you and peekaboo with you all the time, and people continue to play or bring up. It's a beautiful thing. I feel great about it, actually. To answer the original question, yeah, it's nice to see so many people still rocking it and loving it.
Nice. I was reading an interview with Damon Albarn from Blur. He was talking about song 2, which is the Woohoo song, and he said you only get one of those per life. And I have no idea what he means, but I thought I would ask you if you could interpret that, since you've been in somewhat of a similar situation.
You know what? I think Damon said it beautifully. I mean, that's really well said. You know, there's a kind of double-edged thing to pay for it, because everybody wants another one of those, and you continue to keep making music, and you continue to do things that you yourself are really proud of, and stuff like that. But you know, a Polaroid like that, a moment in time like that, I guess a song 2, one of those kind of pop moments that ends up connecting with people, that probably is one for life, you know, because even if you have more hits like Damon has and everything, there's a certain Polaroid where the sun hit right, that is beyond your control and timed with the moment, that is just a kind of grace that happens.
But can you tell me one thing that song has given you that you'll forever be thankful for?
Well, instinctively, I mean, the thing that I always feel it's given me is a chance to see the world. You know, that song let me and the crew travel around the world and play music and meet new people and cultures, and for that I'm eternally grateful to that song, and the connection with the people.
Awesome. I gotta confess, I'm one of your fans from back in the day, and you guys came out strong with Drinking in LA. That was off your first record, Glee. Then you had an excellent second record, Discosis, which had Astounded, which was the song with the last appearance ever of Curtis Mayfield. And then you guys seemed to disappear after the Beastie Boys label. You guys were on the Beastie Boys label, and you seemed to disappear after that. So I was wondering, well, I'm sure I'm not the only person wondering, I'm sure everybody out there is wondering, is what happened to the BranVan 3000 and you guys?
Well, in its nature and the way the project was made, I mean, I would say project even more than band in a lot of ways. It was kind of just it's just like an apartment in the Myland of Montreal, where we just opened the doors, and basically a couple of friends and I put some gear together, like we put all our stuff together and said, well, why don't we just, keep the doors open, it's a beautiful summer, invite whoever wants to come by, and let's just take a little sonic portrait of the summer, and then it kind of became a band through, I guess, the success of LA and all that stuff, and we ended up doing these things that were very band related, like touring intensely for 3 years in promo, but in its essence, it's just really people hanging out. So I guess when the second album, when the label folded the week we put it out, we kind of took it as a little bit of Spinal Tap cue to just take some time and live some life. Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000, BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show.
Want to love you and hold you this alien language and how the human feel. I just want to love you. I just want to cry. I just want to love you. I just want to, I just want to, I just want to love you. I just want to cry. I just want to love you. All I wanna do is love you.
Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000, BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show. So I guess when the second album, when the label folded the week we put it out, we kind of took it as a little bit of Spinal Tap cue to just take some time and live some life and you know, some people went back to school and had families, and other people traveled all kinds of alleyways and, you know, lived all the life they were living, and not since, and then somewhere, I guess in around 06 or something, or 05, I happened to be in Chicago. I myself was like producing people and stuff like that, and I was in Chicago, and I just, for some reason, happened to be the right moment when they announced this young politician from Illinois who was thinking about running for president. And I don't know, I just had, I think for BranVan, we like to have a little bit of a reason to all come together, or you know, rock out, or just, you know, there's so many people from so many different parts of the world, and we thought it'd be funny to do this project called the Obama Mixtape, which was basically stay in urban United States like Chicago and LA and New York, and get together with the people we were meeting and the original crew, and see what kind of music came out of it. So that's what the last album was, and then we came back to Montreal to do one show for it at the Jazz Festival, and we looked on the curtain, and it was about 200,000 people on the street. So it was an amazing recharge for us to continue and to keep giving love to this project. Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000, BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show. We Got Now is kind of like it's one of those, like, what we love about this project is it's almost like this gospel kind of chorus where, you know, only a crew of this size could kind of put together, and we had some nice moments where we were all together, and we went up north, and we had just done that big reunion concert where all these people came out to show support, and we wrote this song saying, you know what, it's a crazy life, but here we are, so we might as well keep on rocking.
Oh baby, I love it when you put your angel wings on. Dress up like a summer buttercup and call up everyone we know. And they be coming with the midnight stare, say what takes you so long. You know, I said the dreaming man, you know how that can get. We'll flip the game and sing a song, and we'll be singing. Money man puts the dreams all up in the envelope, and she delivers like a cream nurse with a stethoscope. Catching your bet, but then she lets it go. And Now she glows down going in the forest, and she turns around and hits you with the knowledge.
We are children of the wind that kiss the tree, so let the monkey spin. For lovers high.
Where and how? You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. You can see we got now.
I'm gonna go put you down 6 feet, Cole.
Feels like I'm dancing on the sun, chasing moonlit shadows, and I'm not the only one. And yesterday's tomorrow's got me living for today. I'm feeling how I'm feeling, and I feel it in the ways that move, girl. Got nothing to prove, girl. Told you, a matter of time. Just a few more steps, just a few more rhymes. Hold tight, world. Here is the punchline.
Thank you for the memories, the promenades and cake. Thank you for the offering to punch them in the face. Thank you for the cheating, the beautiful mistakes. Thank you for the one thing that can keep this world awake. Thank you for the moment and the moments that we feel. Thank you for the river and the spirit that prevails. It's a common misperception that to run is to run away. So I won't get lost in them judgment calls, 'cause
Where and how? You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. You can see we got now. Where and how? You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. You can see we got now. We got now.
Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000, BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show. I think it just means people coming together for something for something that is community based, that is based in connection. It's not necessarily four guys saying we're this band and we're going to take over the world. It's more like, I think in dance music or in that kind of, whenever you have groove in your music, it there's not really any formats or any rules. It's just about people coming together to make the groove right, and I think that's the nature of the word collective, is people collectively coming together to in this case to just get to another episode of the BranVan dream, the BranVan folly, because every album, every new tour is such a crazy experience, even that it exists, because it's not, like I say, it's not four guys who are very clear. It's just people from all different cultures and parts of the city, and it's just friends that are kind of connected for some strange reason called BranVan, and to actually make it official and for us to head on the road or get into a studio, it's a lot of crazy planning to get there, but I think we do it for that, the sound we love to make when we're all together.
Absolutely, and we're getting some great music out of it, but you're the guy that's elected yourself as the manager of whatever that is, and it's a lot easier when it's a band where it's like four guys, like, we're going to do this here, we have to perform here. You're managing a collective, I guess. How does that work in terms of actually making the music and then moving forward as our performance?
Well, in the beginning, there was a lot of things like in hip hop, there was a lot of crews, if it wasn't Junior Mafia with Diddy, or Rizzo with the Wu-Tang, or Dre with all the Dogtown kind of thing going on. It's really not that much different. I think people, my background as a DJ and as a director, so I think people understand there's a kind of cinematic kind of undertone, because if it was just completely if there was no, like, I guess, producer or director attitude like there is in hip-hop, we would just have piles and piles of tape, you know, just flowing up. But it's kind of finishing that's the tough part. So I think, you know, I think that's just the only reason I do, like, when an album comes out, a lot of the first wave of press and stuff like that is just to represent the last episode as best as I can, and not, you know, and just kind of explain it the best I can. Which right now I don't know if I'm doing such a good job, but you know, it's very much based in that hip hop attitude of like things like, you know, the RZA and Diddy, stuff like that, except with different stories, you know, different, you know, just we can except in our case we'll have like 3-part female harmonies and talk about something completely different, except the construction is very similar, you know. It's a very hip-hop attitude in the way it's made, you know. Not that we planned it that way, just we all hip-hop lovers, and we came out in the great years of hip-hop with Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul kind of leading the way, you know. And the way I see it is kind of like a bar, you know. It's like there's some people that are there every night, like, you know, like Norm and Diane, and there's some people that come in a little less often, but, you know, there's regulars, and then there's, you know, casual visitors, and then there's guests and all kind of things. So it's really like a bar or a club that way.
Great. Well, I'm going to ask you to continue on with the analogy. I'd love you to pick the other main players in BranVan 3000 now and introduce them by the drink that you served them when they came to the bar.
I guess for Liquid it would be he likes to say Jamie Doe wishes he's a big Jameson fan, and Sarah makes me think of a very light Chardonnay. It's a lot of I don't know, Sarah and I really she travels a lot to the West Coast, so we definitely like meet on the sun vibe, and I guess some good rum for all of the Jamaican vibes in the band, like Steve K and Rasul and Ija, and EP would probably be a good classic tall boy of Black Label.
Nice. You admitted yourself though. What are you drinking there, guy?
Oh, what am I doing? Right, you know, I'm pretty much like with this linguine penne thing going on. Maybe it's a nice Chianti and a good moonlight balcony session. I'm happy.
Nice. Well, James, I appreciate you taking time out to speak with me tonight. I would love it if you could pick one song off the current record, and I would love it if you could talk a little bit about it as I bring up the music.
Sure. I guess I don't know why I'd pick right now. I'd pick the stillness, or because it's just it makes me think of the idea of persevering and continuing and everything you've kind of been talking about, and not taking it all too seriously, because eventually it's just we're all going to meet in a very silent place. So I would say the stillness. Nice.
Well, that's a great way to end it.
Hey, this is James from BranVan 3000 BB3, and you're listening to The Interview Show.
And after all that, it somehow leads to this. Through the haze we stumble on the mist. All the fantasies you know will kiss. All the flowers cut to break the tryst. The river flows and you know it's endless. And we get the joke and we get the gist, and walk away knowing we can do it. Here we go, a walk on nature's track, knowing that the code is don't look back. But the tides do somehow pull the wind,
those things away. Wanna walk away, make some calls to pave the way. Wanna walk away every moment that we say. Wanna go, wanna stay. Today be the day. Today is the day. Come on now.